all tied up, and this first set is dead even.
Unbelievable combination.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a great spot.
Hello and welcome to the 2025-26 APTA Tour. We're live from the Weston Golf Club in Weston, Massachusetts, bringing you the 2026 Boston Open APTA Grand Prix, with live streaming brought to you by the APTA membership and our tour presenting sponsor, Corient. Tournament support has also been provided by the following local sponsors: Pure Hockey, Labor, Worcester Air Conditioning, Bully Boy Distillers, Weston Golf Club, Scott, Aon, OREUS Asset Management, Corient, Miller & Company, MGS Group, Surfside Vodka Drinks, Winstanley Enterprises, Corcoran and Haviland Insurance Group, Narragansett Beer, and Xenon Panel. I'm Randy Markey here with Guy Moore, bringing you this first round match between Nico Bubnic, Walker Chafee against Griffin Cramer and three-time national champion Stephen Mitchell. Guy, it's great to be with you.
Randy, it's so good. The weather in Boston is, it's getting cooler as we speak, but it seems like this tournament every year is just so cold. It's crisp, but the ball plays heavy and well. This is a really, really cool first-round matchup. You have Stephen Mitchell, three-time national champ with Johan Durant. He's playing with his partner that he plays in the Boston leagues here. So these guys know what they're up to. You have the director of rackets here at Weston Golf Club, Nico Bubnic, and then you have Walker Chafee, who, not only is he 6'6", but just a complete stud. He played lacrosse at UNC, University of North Carolina, and we all know what that means. So just a lot of athleticism, and it's going to be cool. The most experienced player on the court obviously is Mitchell, but, you can even see from the warm-up, and that's why I mentioned the weather from the beginning. These guys have huge serves. Especially Chafee, which, he's a tower, right? He can hit down on the ball, just tons of spin. And, Bubnic and Chafee have tons of offense from their forehand sides. They could both spin the ball well. Mitchell is the leader of the pack on the other side. And, it's going to be a fun first-round match. You used to think about these tournaments, Randy, where you could play into a tournament. That doesn't exist anymore with these Grand Prix, our third Grand Prix of the year.
Yeah, this is going to be fun to watch. There, as you say, there's a ton of athleticism on that court. I think everybody ought to be grateful that this is not a full contact sport with Walker out there. It's a big boy, played midi at UNC. I believe he was an All-American in high school. This guy's the real deal when it comes to athletic pursuits. And as you say, Stephen Mitchell, I guess the real question for you guys, what's the over-under on how many balls Stephen sees in the backcourt in this match?
Great question. They have to play Griffin Cramer over there, but, Stephen and Cramer, Mitchell and Cramer have a plan. They've played a ton of matches in Boston League play. They know what they're up to, and Cramer's, he's a young guy, but he obviously willing to listen to Mitchell, and these guys know what they're up to. So I think.
And listen, Griffin is not new to the game. He's been playing his whole life. He's out of Fairfield, Connecticut, and
national champion. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys have, as you say, been playing a lot together. They've got a game plan. He knows how to get. He knows how to place the ball to get it on Stephen's paddle. So let's see if he can successfully do that.
By the way, Randy, I have a question for you. I like to start with a question. Do you remember when you used to look that young as Griffin Cramer does?
No, because it was 40 years ago.
Exactly. Exactly. It just made me feel better too.
Yep. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting from the beginning too to see if Mitchell is the one hitting most of the overheads. I haven't watched these guys play Mitchell and Cramer before, but I'm sure they have a plan. It'll be interesting to see if they switch out because obviously Mitchell's roller is, I mean, one of the best, right? I mean, he knows what he's up to, and he knows where to hit it, and he knows how to let it drop. And there's a good look from Chafee, though. I mean, these guys bring a lot of offense with their forehand. So,
yeah, I spoke with Steven before this match, and he did confirm that is their game plan, to switch out at the net and make sure he's getting over on that left side. And listen, Cramer is not afraid to get right on top of that net. So I think that's a great combo for them.
Absolutely. And again, going back to what we said, beginning of the match, I mean, it's just from the round of 32. I mean, these matches are just there's just no walkthroughs. I mean,
there's nowhere to hide in this draw, right?
No, not at all.
And it's exciting. We've got both Steven and Johan in this draw.
Yeah, and
obviously not together.
I'm glad you brought that up too. This is the first tournament both of them, from what I know, have played this season, and they both kind of retired from playing the tour full time. But yeah, I mean, it's not only is it fun that they're both playing, but it's kind of fun that they're both playing with different partners.
I mean, they're really playing for fun now, right? This is
so they say, right?
Well,
what's that mean? What does that mean? You can say whatever you want, but is that what you mean?
Come on, you're not suggesting Johan is competitive.
I know. I know. But you see from and I'll tell you what too, Randy. I mean, it's dampen, and that's a great look from Steven Mitchell. I mean, a great look. He had what he wanted. Just getting used to the feel of the ball, but I mean, as damp as I mean, the ball's playing heavy, and these guys have Nico and Chafee have big forehands.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it how he touches the net every time. You see that little thing right there, Randy? I like that. That's intensity.
He's checking in, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if he even knows he's doing it at this point. It's part of it. There it is. See? I like it. And I tell you what too, Randy. Probably I would say 3, even to 4.5 years ago, the underhand serve became something that everyone was trying. You don't see it much anymore, but Steven Mitchell has mastered it. I mean, he's very good at letting the ball drop. He trusts serving with that almost semi-western grip. The ball stays low, especially at this temperature. Such an asset.
Yeah, you don't see as many guys hitting it 80 or 90% of the time like you do with Steven as you used to.
I mean, I'm looking at 4 courts of paddle going on here as I turn my head around. There's no one hitting it except Mitchell. I mean, you got to trust it, because if you use that semi-western grip and put topspin on the ball like he does, you got to swing through it. You got to accelerate. Otherwise, you might as well serve overhand.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see Adam Morgan do it every once in a while.
Right.
You'll see Dan Hansen hit it.
Yep.
Just to throw it in there, but you're right. It's just not that common anymore. And you can see that Steven is trying to pinch the middle and take that away from them, force them to try to play thinner margins than they probably want to keep it away from him. Although if he keeps missing, it's maybe
those are
not
good
that
misses.
great
He's
of a
just getting
strategy.
used to the weight of the ball. I mean, it's heavy. temperatures are heavy.
Yeah. Oh, I have no question he'll find it. He's got one of the best forehands that's ever played the game.
I tell you another thing. I haven't watched Griffin Cramer play too much, but he's not fazed by this at all. I mean, he's probably Mitchell and Cramer have probably played these guys several times. They're all Boston guys. I mean, practice matches, tournaments, local things.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's not obviously intimidated by being on the court with Steven because they play together all the time, and I believe these guys play each other frequently in league play. So
for sure.
They all know each other well, and it's a great way for him to get into this tournament. It was funny. He was saying to Steven that the first time he watched Steven and Johan play in this tournament, he was 16.
I was going to say, was he in diapers?
And, Steven was like, way to make me feel old, dude. That's great.
Exactly. Look how much Mitchell crowds that middle, shrinks it. And you know what, too, Randy? Steven's just looking at the body language and the paddle language of the overhead player, and he knows the ball's not going behind him. And by the way, too, when he moves that far over, the only ball that can't beat him is the one behind him. Look at that. I mean, that is silliness right there. I mean, he crushed that backhand off the back wire and ball went outside the court. How's your backhand? Does that look like that?
Oh, absolutely. Come on, guy. You know better than that.
It's a good backhand right there. I tell you what, and all silliness and kidding aside, they need to learn from that, and it only takes one time to learn from that. Don't hit the ball hard into the straight back wire, because you don't know what's going to happen next. If you're going to go into the wire with Mitchell's backhand, go into the side back, and not only that, go hard where it puts his back against the back wire. Don't let him do that. Good
nice
move by
move
Cramer. Yeah, great
Cramer
move.
there.
And it created that. It just created
put a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. And that's where it is. I mean, Mitchell's experience just outweighs the other three players on this court, even his partner. I mean, it's just – and that's the other thing I think is so cool about Mitchell and Durant. You know, they've had so much success, and they're such good friends and business partners that, you know, it's kind of cool to see them playing with different players. And I tell you what, if they ever said, hey, let's play the Nationals together this year, you'd put them in the quarters, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. No question.
So we have to the top right of our screen, Griffin Cramer. To the left, we have Steven Mitchell. To the bottom left, we have Mr. Chafee, and we have our director of rackets here at Weston Golf Club, Nico Bubic. Did I say that right, Randy?
Bubnic.
Getting there. Like 90% right. That's not bad. 90% right's not bad.
90%'s pretty good.
Yeah. And he's been here a while, right? He's been here 9-10 years. Done a great job at Weston Golf Club. So we got 30-40. Guy Moore here with Mr. Randy Markey. And we go 2-1 on a fault by Cramer. Randy, let me tell you about one of our local sponsors, Pure Hockey. Pure Hockey, cutting edge fitting technology, unmatched selection, and the #1 destination for players of every level. I tell you what, these guys in Boston here have done a great job of making this an unbelievable tournament for, I don't know, Randy. I mean, 15 years, 20 years. I mean, it's just been amazing. The members buy in. Just do a great job of raising money for the players in the event. Just a fantastic venue, and all the local clubs around just do a great job of support.
Yeah, I will say this has always been a great tournament. The local league support here is remarkable, and the community is second to none. They really do support this tournament in ways that make it very special. It's always been one of my favorite tournaments to be at.
Well, the cool thing about it, too, is it's kind of a standalone. I mean, even though there's just tons of leagues around, I mean, Boston is like on an island to a degree. I mean, their league is their league. It's not like Jersey and New York and Connecticut and Long Island. They're all so close. I mean, this is just different, you know, so it takes on a different animal. It's so good.
I also think it's super fun as we get deeper into the evening here. I think you'll start to see the crowd getting a little thicker. It's a really fun party atmosphere at this tournament. You know, I don't know. I think Bully Boy's been sponsoring this thing locally for 7 years, maybe, and they always create a great environment in the tent. That was a nice move there. You just a little unlucky.
It was a great move. Love to see that more. He just kind of peeked ahead a little bit. Actually, he didn't want to put that ball right in his chest.
He was being nice.
He was. I actually still like that look from Mitchell. I do like that backhand.
Absolutely. We've been watching him do that for years, and he doesn't miss it often.
This is like a little league match here going on right now. Such a good ball by Cramer. He holds it right, and Cramer doesn't hit the ball with a ton of pace, but he hits the ball with a ton of RPMs. Just a lot of spin.
Just randomly
like that,
swinging away at it.
Yeah, I mean. So if you don't
He's
pay
hitting it to a spot. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't pay attention to that volley when that ball's coming with that much spin, the ball could go anywhere. So that's where you see the experience there. You see how Cramer's just sliding to the right and letting Mitchell kind of dictate play. I mean, sometimes Cramer's even off the court. But
and that's really what you want to see in somebody on that deuce side is when you have a dominant player taking the overheads is to know your role and just, you know, get out of the way. Let him do his thing.
Cramer's got a lot of energy, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
He's bouncing
and he's
around
fast.
out there. Yeah, he's bouncing around out there. He's on his – I mean, that's where you just cannot hit the ball hard into that back wire. Just certainly can't. I mean, you just don't know what's coming.
So Cramer and Mitchell off to a 3-1 lead here. For those of you just joining us, we are on a first-round match here at the Boston Open with Griffin Cramer and Stephen Mitchell up 3-1 over Nico Bubnic and Walker Chafee. 4 Boston guys on the court here. And in the early going, what we're seeing is that the experience of Stephen Mitchell is paying dividends so far.
Absolutely. Could not agree with you more. And you could see it too. I mean, you're watching it, you're feeling it. But I mean, he's kind of dictating play. That's the move we're talking about, Cramer. You see how he slides off the court to the right, but he's 100% right back to volley if Mitchell needs him. And if he does take an overhead like that, he just dumps it to the middle. Doesn't put the team out of position. Lets them keep their scheme. That's the one you got to be careful of. I mean, just can't hit a medium pace ball to Chafee like that. That's a heavy ball, too. I mean, he's got almost a full Western grip as well. That's out. All right, I'm going to get this right. Ready, Randy?
I'm waiting.
All right, 30-15. That's the thing, too, Randy, as the weather gets colder and colder, those low volleys become more and more difficult to judge and gauge, grip pressure-wise, how deep you can hit them. Because when it's warmer, right, you have too much grip pressure, it's going out. When it's first little cutter, Mitchell running the show. Don't you think Cramer played a great point there, Randy?
He did it exactly right.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, I think what's important also for folks to notice is, Stephen varying up those overheads, both in terms of rollers, flat balls, location, pace. He really didn't allow them to get into any sort of comfortable position.
Well,
in the
the
backcourt
interesting thing, too, is that he hit that cutter knowing they were going to get it, but he hit that cutter knowing he was going to hit the next ball behind them.
Yeah,
which created
to get a little movement, right?
Created the chaos, which is kind of cool because the mentality is, hey, I'm not trying to win the point. I'm just trying to set up the next pattern. That's a tough ball there. Cramer had a look. I tell you what, Cramer's got to be one of the youngest guys playing in this tournament. I mean, Ethan Leon might be close. You agree?
Yeah, I think Steven said that Cramer was, I believe, 22.
Yeah, so Ethan Leon from Waynesboro Country Club in PA, he's got to be like right there. I mean.
Yeah, I think he's 23.
Okay, there we go.
And a ton of talent.
Well, I guess what I mean is, it wasn't that long ago that players at 22, 23 just didn't get the game until they were 28, 29. Now it's completely different. Everyone gets educated and knows what they're up to a lot sooner.
Well, again, I think it's a testament to the fact that he's, he grew up in a big paddle community in Fairfield and has been playing for a long time as a real student of the game, and the benefit of having a 3-time national champion as your partner in league play, right? Doesn't hurt.
And speaking of scoring, the men's tour this year is first dues, sudden death point, which is where we are right now. So that's such a big shot by Nico Bubnic. I mean, big game, right? It could be 3-2 or 4-1. Big game, sudden death point. What do you think of this sudden death scoring? I love it myself, but
I think it's terrific. I love the what it does to that 30-40 point, and obviously what it does here in the deuce point in terms of changing the dynamic.
It changes a lot. Changes a lot. So there we are, 4-1. Mitchell Cramer. Corient is the official wealth sponsor of the APTA's 2025-26 season. Corient is a fee-only wealth manager who puts their clients at the center of everything they do. Learn more at corient.com. So, Randy, here we are, 4-1 first set. I mean, clearly Mitchell's being the general out here, rightfully so. He's earned it. What adjustments do Bubnic and Chafee make here?
I was just going to say this is my perspective. You tell me if you agree, but it doesn't feel like they have quite settled into a strategy other than when they're at the net, give it 60, 70% of the balls to Cramer. But I don't feel like they've really settled into a strategy with respect to pace or pattern.
Yeah, I agree. I think Mitchell's touching too many balls, and I also think he's hitting too many overheads. I mean, he is clearly dictating what's going on with the Mitchell. Look how far over he is there. I mean, he's just baiting him to go behind him, and trust me, if the ball did go behind him, he was going to lob right back down the line. Yeah. I mean,
when you saw that move he made, right? He blitzed, but then he backed up and went left, knowing that ball was likely to come back behind him.
That's what I mean. He's 100% creating the pattern that he wants. And at the end of the day, what you want when you're the team on the baseline is movement from the net team, because the more they move, the weaker they are from a positioning standpoint. And you could see when Mitchell lobs down the line, he's well across the center hash mark, knowing the next ball is going to go cross court.
I guess the real question is, do you think the current pace of this match is giving Bubnic and Chafee what they're looking for? Do you think they need to change things up?
100%. They got to slow it down.
Yeah.
I mean, great look by Mitchell there too. I mean, I think he should have gone down the line to move the ball back to Cramer, but can't second guess him too much. Yeah, no, I think they got to have longer points, and to be honest with you, they just got to wait for their right ball to drive. I mean, they're driving balls that are a little too predictable, and Cramer does love to be on top of the net, and they've got to soften them up a little bit more when they're on the baseline. Tell you what, Cramer, I mean, that's a good ball right there. And I like that right there. I like that scheme too, is, go soft, and when someone's out of position, make them run. Put them in the washing machine, right?
Absolutely.
Wow. And that's where Cramer's so good. I tell you what, Cramer has no backswing on that forehand. Zero. I mean, so it gets on you quick like that. Watch the drift from Mitchell here.
Watch it.
All right, so we got 4-2. And that's what Nico and Will Chafee will do. They're going to hang around. I mean, they're smart, good players, experienced players. I mean, Mitchell, Cramer pumped the brakes a little bit. These guys are right back in this set. Look how far Cramer is to the right there. Like, that's the ball I'm talking about. That's where you need to slow it down. That ball, I mean, even if it's in, Mitchell's standing right there, right, Randy?
100%. Yeah, I think that's one of the, and for, a Yucko league player like me, that's one of the things that I think makes a huge difference is knowing where your opponents are at the net and recognizing that there is no upside to that drive. So there they had them moving and out of position. That was a smart drive and well placed, right?
Going down the line when he's moving
right
forward.
on.
Yeah, going down the line when he's moving forward. He can't be volleyed behind. There's no angle. Very smart.
It was a good leave, actually. Even though he's 6'5", it was smart to let that bounce.
You talking about the ball that hit the back of the baseline? Yeah.
Yeah. What was he going to do with it if he had hit it,
Nothing.
Yep. And these guys were blitzing behind it, so.
Get a drive right back at his feet. But you could tell the experience Mitchell and Cramer have together. I mean, these guys, you could tell they've played plenty of matches together. Too, what word would you use to describe Stephen Mitchell? One word to describe his paddle play. What would it be?
I would say cerebral.
Yeah, and I was just going to say discipline. I mean, he just doesn't make really bad decisions. If he misses balls, it's technical, not tactical. Right?
Yeah. No, he does everything with purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. In other words, you go out there and play against him. Wow, that's a smart shot by Nico. And it's so deep, too. Cramer took a little too much time getting back, and
he probably could have afforded to let that one go.
Absolutely.
Easy for me to say sitting here in the booth.
Logical, though, Randy. Logical.
Well, as you know, I'm a negative 12 PTI when I'm in the booth.
That's strong. What booth is that? I need to get in that booth with you.
I'm not when I'm on the court.
All right, here, no ad point here. Sudden death point. Big point. 5-2 or 4-3.
Big point.
Smart by Nico Bubic to lob that. Getting the point right.
And then, I think it's interesting. We've talked before about this, but just the choice of where to go with that no ad serve, right? And you can tell in that instance, it's because that's where Cramer's more comfortable serving it, right?
Yeah, which is 100% good ball to let go. That was not easy to let go. That ball kept drifting. All right, so here we are, Randy. 5-2, Cramer and Mitchell. Good set, though, so far, right?
I was just going to say, it doesn't feel like a 5-2 set.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, it's – and, I kind of – when I looked at this matchup, I kind of felt like it would be this way, but I'm just going to throw this out there, and I know you're going to get it 100% correct. What's the difference in this match? There's one person that is the difference in this match. Go.
Oh, well, Stephen Mitchell, no questions asked.
Exactly.
And I think but it's also, as you've mentioned a couple of times, it's also a testament to Cramer understanding his role and
for sure
being very smart about choosing when to get engaged and when not to.
So right. And that's what they do. I mean, at the end of the day, what Cramer and Mitchell do here is they just miss less, and they communicate very, very well. That's a
was a
great
good ball.
dig by Cramer. That was not easy.
Unbelievable.
Neither was that.
Good cover.
That ball went parallel to the back screen, didn't it?
It sure did.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I tell you what. As
Bubnic and
much as
Chafee technically have won this point twice, and they're still playing.
yeah, as much as Mitchell is the general on that side, Cramer plays his role extremely well. He really does. Do you think that Chafee and Bubnic should be playing? Am I saying that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Don't you think they should be playing Cramer more and just work him and try to wear him down? I'm not saying he can be, but
I think they got to put them in the washing machine if they can, right?
well, I do, because the more balls Mitchell touches, the more he dictates patterns. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing, right? For people watching, it's it's not just that the ball's getting on his paddle. It's every lob he hits is with purpose.
Exactly, like that one.
Setting up the next shot. That went right to Cramer's forehand.
Exactly. Watch this again now. There it is. Boom. It's just creating movement. The net team's moving. Bubnic and Chafee are moving because of where Mitchell's lobbing the ball. This is more the point I think they need to play. And this is the denominator on them keeping this match tight. Wow, what a get from Mitchell.
That goes back to what you were saying before. He's okay. He knows that ball's coming behind him, and he's ready for it.
Watch this. Wow, what a move. Is Mitchell trying to go a little Durant there? Like that was
like it, yeah.
90% of the court. But by the way, that created that error. 6-7 balls ago created that mistake because they know how aggressive Mitchell will be. All right. 15-30, first set. 5-2 down. Boston Open. Tell you what, these guys made a good decision to go Friday, Saturday here because Sunday, Monday's going to be a little white.
Yeah, there's some real weather coming in.
Yeah. I almost think they could have this tournament.
In front of a fire with a bourbon
I almost think they could have this tournament in July and it would still be like 10 degrees. I've never been here when it's not. Oh, what a great play.
Wow.
That's pickleball Mitchell. Little ATP. What a play. I tell you what, I haven't seen Mitchell hit his backhand this good. I mean, I mean, not that he ever didn't have it, but, I mean, he's hit some flick backhands that I just haven't seen him hit. So good.
Let's remember, he's used to being the role player on the court, right? Or we're used to seeing him as the role player on the court as opposed to the aggressor, and we're getting an opportunity to see him as the alpha now.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so cool. That I mean, is one of the best partnerships ever in our APTA history on the men's side. Not only as a partnership, but just a team and communication and just. I don't know. Mitchell learned the game so fast when he came on the scene. But, I mean, obviously an unbelievable tennis player before that. But, no, it's really, really fun to see both Johan and Mitchell playing with different partners and being successful and having fun.
The other thing that, as we were talking about the ball getting on his paddle too much, they're also going back and forth, which puts a lot of pressure on them to stay in position, which I just don't think is to their advantage. Trying to get back in this match.
Right. And there's your first
And there it
set,
is.
Randy.
All right. Well, there's the first set. We will be right back after a message from our sponsors.
At Corient, wealth management begins and ends with you. We believe the more personal the solution, the more powerful the result. We treat your goals as our own. We never lose focus on the life you want to build. And our experienced advisors design custom-built strategies to help you get there. It's time for a wealth management experience as sophisticated as you are. It's time for Corient.
Welcome back to the APTA Tour. I'm Randy Markey here with Guy Moore at the Weston Golf Club with this first round match between Nico Bubnic and Walker Chafee against Griffin Cramer and Stephen Mitchell. Mitchell and Cramer pulled out the first set 6-2. And we are back in the action here very quickly. Guy, what did we see in the first set?
Well, I think we talked about it a little bit, Randy, is, Mitchell and Cramer, well-seasoned team, as we said before when we kind of introduced all the players, and I'll introduce them again, is, they've played a lot of league matches here in Boston. Griffin Cramer to the top left of our screen in kind of the light green and black pants. Young guy, 22 years old, but smart player, and probably a lot of credit to Mitchell. They've, again, played a lot of matches together. They have a good scheme both from the baseline and the net. You got Stephen Mitchell in kind of the lighter gray shirt with the green pants, white paddle to the top right of our screen. Great drive by Will Chafee there. He's in the blue top, yellow hat, and his partner, director of rackets here at Weston Golf Club, Nico Bubnic. But I will say a couple things. One, from the baseline, Bubnic and Chafee, they just got to be more patient and get their looks. They've got to soften Mitchell and Cramer up, and I mean that's what Mitchell has been doing so well, just covering the net and moving. And you said it a moment ago, I mean, he's more the alpha here. He is the alpha, and he's acting like it. But I tell you what, Cramer's done an unbelievable job of lobbing and not making bad decisions to set Mitchell up and to get that movement back to his side of the court.
Yeah, I think when all is said and done, that really is the difference maker, right? Is that they have a game plan and their roles are very clear. It feels to me like Bubnic and Chafee are playing. They're not strategizing as much as perhaps Cramer and Mitchell are. And I think you've said it, 6 or 7 times. We're seeing the ball on Mitchell's paddle just too much.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
been able to dictate play,
especially at the net. I mean, they've got to lob and make Cramer be the one that hurts them. Because the more Mitchell is just so crafty, and he's kind of, I mean, you could see clearly that he's putting together points with patterns, and I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but I mean, he's hitting balls, as you said, lobbing with purpose, and then pulling. He's actually doing a really good job of pulling them in and then volleying behind them and creating a scramble in a bad way for Chafee and Bubnic. In short, Randy, I mean, they're just controlling the tempo. How about that?
Yeah.
So you got Nico Bubnic serving to Mr. Cramer. You got Will Chafee hitting the overhead there.
Actually, don't mind that miss.
No, not at all. I mean, and I think you said it a moment ago too, is like, do Chafee and Bubnic have a definitive net scheme? in terms of where they're hitting their overheads. I mean, because let's just see if they stick with Cramer here a little bit. He doesn't miss that much. Still a great lob. But if you're going to make someone beat you, right? I mean, the obvious is obvious. Make Cramer beat you. And even if it takes a couple games for him to start making some errors and feel the pressure, I mean, just keep it on there. And if it doesn't work, then you can adjust from there. But going back and forth is going to lead to another 6-2 set.
Yeah. Yeah, it just creates too much movement. But you see, Cramer's doing a nice job of putting that lob on that second panel, which increases the probability that the ball is going to end up back on Stevens' paddle, right?
Yeah, so there, you're starting to see the pressure a little bit more there. And I do like the rollers that they're hitting at Cramer. It's keeping his back to the screen a little bit more. So smart play. Yeah. And there you go. But that was much more discipline there, Randy. I mean, they more or less exclusively played Cramer that whole entire game. 1-1, second set. What do you think? Okay, so it's early in the second set. Obviously, you could see a strategy change. What does Mitchell tell Cramer right now?
I think first thing he does is ask him if he's got his flak jacket handy. I honestly, I think they've been here before. I don't know that he has to say much. I think Cramer knows, should be expecting what he's starting to see here. And I think it's just a matter of staying patient, right? And continuing to put those lobs on that second panel.
If I was Mitchell, I would tell him to get in lob mode, 101. Let's lob the ball. Don't look for offense. That's why I say
staying patient, right?
Yeah.
Get that lob at that second panel and increase the likelihood that they can bring it back to the middle. Yep.
Because he's been able to look for offense because they've been moving the ball around. They're not moving it around as much. Even right now, just by that lob, he's lobbed the last 5 or 6 balls, Cramer. I mean, now you're getting Mitchell back involved.
Yeah. Don't see that much.
No. Okay. Love 40. Cramer serving. That's that Bubic forehand. He snaps that, doesn't he?
Sure does.
It's not an easy volley right there, Randy. That ball had so much spin on it from Bubic.
Well, and he picked it up off his shoelaces.
By the way, if you were playing lacrosse against Will Chafee, would you want to get hit by him even with those pads on?
No, I might lay down, actually.
I think he's representing UNC too with that top, that little blue top. I mean, he's a big dude.
That is a lot of man.
Yeah. Smart ball to let go through. What a play by Mitchell. And that's a great example of how he sets up patterns. He went down the line to create the ball going cross court and bang. Let's watch Cramer slide right here. Or duck.
Duck, yeah.
Be careful with that. Tell you what. I mean, 1-1 here. Big game. Bubic and Chafee win this game. I mean, They actually have to win this game.
I agree. I think that this is, for a lot of reasons, a must-win game.
Yeah. Wow, what a get by Nico. That is not easy what he just did.
Wow.
All right.
And,
so
this is where we see Stephen Mitchell really, they were down love 40, and he just took over the court.
Sudden death point here. Wow, nice play by Nico. Smart.
Wow. Great play.
I tell you what, with the sudden death first deuce, I love Nico on that ad point, ball coming to him, even though that overhead was being hit off the front foot. I believe it was by Mitchell. I love him going for that because he's got 2 shots, and they had to win that game. I mean, they did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what the scoring change does, is it allows you to, take some chances you maybe wouldn't before. Because when you're up 40-30 or 40-love or 40-50, whatever it is, I mean, you got one more chance to win the game than your opponents. I don't know if enough people think about that yet, with the new scoring change, right?
Right. Yeah, especially because we're only playing this in these tournaments. It's not like, week in, week out in league play where we're getting experience figuring out how this works out, right?
All right, 15 all. Guy Moore here with Randy Markey on a nice, crisp Boston evening. I tell you what, I would say this is almost ideal paddle weather, wouldn't you, Randy?
Oh, it's perfect.
I mean, no one on that court's cold. That ball's off the board, top of the board down there. Mitchell's backhand's been on it in this match. Honestly, I haven't seen him hit that many of those. I think a lot of that could be because of the amount of pickleball. Honestly, I'm saying it in a good way. I mean, I think it's an unbelievable asset because he holds it so well.
It's such a short swing, and it's just a little flick.
Yeah. For sure. By the way, I just got an update from our Master Pro out in Philadelphia from Aronimink Country Club. Mr. Juan Carlos, who's amazing, ran one of our Grand Prix in November, did a fantastic job. Aronimink Golf Club did an amazing job. We were talking about who was one of the youngest guys playing the tour. I mean, we agree that Cramer's 22, right? Is that right?
Yep.
And the update from Mr. Cato is that Leon is just turned 26. So,
okay.
That's what I got for you. Is that right? Hold on. No, just turned 25, not 26. Leon's going to walk in here and say to me, what do you mean? Don't give me another year.
Don't age me.
Yeah.
See how long it takes them to switch out in that backcourt.
Should have been
I
sooner.
like that move, though.
Well, from Mitchell.
Yeah. Hey, look, he's 22, right? Give him an opportunity to.
Okay, now we're gonna go with the age, right? Well, he made up.
I don't have the wheels to pull that off.
Yeah. And I tell you what's tough about that ball right there is the height. that ball's lower, then it's going to be a much easier volley. That ball high at the chicken wing area, no go. Might as well just let that go like that. See what I mean? And you could just hear the ball, how heavy it is. The paddle ball does not make this sound when it's
Sounds
60
pretty
degrees.
solid.
I mean, it is a firm ball. Cramer's got to be careful with that. That ball catches the nick. It's not coming out. So 2-all here, second set. Again, Mitchell's probably touching too many balls here. I mean, I agree with him keeping him honest, but there you go. See what I mean? It's just, he's just going to make you pay because he holds it so well. And what was happening early in this second set, Randy, is they more or less were keeping Cramer with his back to the screen, and Mitchell was never pressing, but he wasn't dictating certainly as much as he just did the last point. Agree?
Agreed. 100%. They had done a reasonable job of kind of taking him out of it.
Yeah, we could keep it really simple. The more balls that he touches, the better they are as a team.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, that's just the way it
This
goes.
is one where,
Go ahead, sorry.
Cramer got himself a little out of position, right? We're typically seeing him step right up and close the net there, and he somehow found himself flat-footed, which has been uncharacteristic throughout this match.
Yeah, no doubt. His legs are like little pogo sticks. I mean, he's always on the balls of his feet.
Yeah.
All right, it's a big game here. All right, Mitchell serving at 30-40. That is not an easy volley Mitchell just hit, and Nico probably should have let that go, and then Chafee lobs that down the line, and he gets a great look, open court. So we have is this a sudden death point here?
There it is.
Looks like it, right?
Yes.
This could be the match. Those are great lobs. Wow, I thought that was a great spot by Chafee.
But, that was a great patient point from Cramer and Mitchell. They kept that ball kind of low and slow down the middle, very conservative, waiting for either an opportunity to create or an opportunity for these guys to miss.
Yeah, of course. Randy, at Aon, our role is to help our clients make better decisions. From advanced analytics and AI to ESG leadership, we're investing in solutions that help enable growth and create long-term value. Aon Insurance. What a great company.
A little bit. Oh, great company.
Yeah, they've been around so long. And I've worked with a lot of people that have worked at Aon and are there still, and so good. Yeah, so here we are.
Let's talk a little bit about this, that pattern we just saw at that sudden death deuce point there, right? These guys, Mitchell and Cramer, playing it kind of low and slow down the middle. What's the advantage to playing that pattern, if you will, if you want to call it a pattern?
When you're playing it slow and low to the middle?
Yeah.
It's just, it keeps things simple. It eliminates angles. You hit it. It was funny. I'll tell you kind of a funny little, I don't know if it's a story, but I'll tell you in a minute when I'm done answering your question. But it eliminates angles. it pulls everyone in so the side wires get open. But the key to what you asked me, Randy, is if it's low. If it's low, at best, it's just a neutral drive. I mean, it's not the drive from that low is not going to hurt you even if you hit it short. So I was listening to Nunez do a little quick, I don't know, 60-second little spurt, and he's so funny too. But he said, sometimes I hit the ball to the middle and want people to come in, players to come in where I could stuff them and volley behind them. He goes, if I hit it deep and low to the middle, he goes, then nothing happens. Meaning, and that's the truth, right? Nothing can really happen there, right?
Yeah, and the ball has to come back through the middle of the court.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So as a team at the net, I mean, your positioning is just clean and pure because the spray chart is the middle.
And the likelihood is that you're going to at some point get your opponents to get impatient and pull a trigger they shouldn't pull.
Absolutely. Another thing, too, is if you drive the ball from the middle when you shouldn't have, the net team standing in the middle balance. And where do you think they're going to volley? They're going to volley behind you. So now you're scrambling. Remember, too, when you're on the baseline, you're scrambling around. You're driving too much because you don't scramble when you lob. Mitchell. Look at Mitchell. Mitchell got a little twinkle toes there, didn't he, Randy?
I think he feels like he dodged a bullet there.
Yeah. He's lucky that ball was not in his chest.
Yes.
I'm going to have to talk to him about that move after this match. I think going back to it, too, is, these guys are just having so much fun. And it's, I don't know, it's so cool to see a couple of the best players in the game with Johan and Steven playing with different partners and just
having fun.
Yeah, having fun, but, competitive, elevating the game. I mean, it's so good. Yeah. Well, he had what he wanted.
I don't mind that play at 40 love.
No, so good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah,
well,
nothing you can do about
I got to
that.
tell you, I can't say enough about Griffin Cramer and how impressed I am with his court IQ, his choices. He's really proving to be a very smart player.
Yeah, no doubt, for sure. And again, I know we've mentioned it a couple times, but Boston just does a great job of hosting this tournament, Weston Golf Club. As we mentioned, this is our third Grand Prix of the season. We had the charities in November, Aronimink Open in Philly, and right before Thanksgiving, and now here at the Boston Open coming up February 7th and 8th, the Short Hills Invitational in New Jersey, and then the Midwesterns in Cincinnati, Ohio, February 21 and 22. So we're moving through the season. The Nationals will be at Canoe Brook in Summit, New Jersey, March 6th through the 8th. I mean, we're rolling, aren't we, Randy?
Sure. I'm glad when you're having fun. It's been a great season so far, too.
Wow. But he got what he wanted. That was a great volley. Must-win game here, Randy, for Bubnic and
I would
Chafee.
say so.
Yeah, I'm glad Mitchell did that. That ball wasn't coming off the back wire, not at this temperature. Wow.
Oh, that's a great spot.
I tell you what, Cramer was ready for that. He's quick.
He sure is.
Now, I'm going to tell you what, I mean, talking about the score here. We have it as 4-2 15 love, Bubnic and Chafee.
I think it's 15 all now, though, isn't it?
No,
It should
I
be.
think that was the
full-
first point of 14.
But didn't Cramer and Mitchell just win that point?
No, they did not.
No.
You see how quick they switch out, and then smart by Cramer. I mean, he took an overhead he had to, and then pushed it down the middle. Obviously, a little bit of a lob long, but all right, a little breathing room for Chafee and Nico. Mitchell's got such soft hands, doesn't he? Down there, I mean, that ball's on his shoelaces.
That's a brilliant volley.
Wow, great leave. I mean, that ball was an inch and a half out. I thought it was going to be an inch and a half in. 15-30. Griffin Cramer serving. Partner Stephen Mitchell at the net. Nico Bubic returning. That is a sick forehand down the line. And, yep. It's all right. He saw it well. Good move. 15-40. Had to block
That's
that.
a great
That wasn't
spot.
coming out. Yeah.
All right, so Bubnic and Chafee staying around, right?
Yeah.
That was, as you say, a must-win game there, and we're back on serve. Let's see if we can tie this bad boy up. What do you think Mitchell's saying to Cramer right now?
Stay the course, brother.
Yeah.
No, I think Mitchell, great question, Randy. I think that Mitchell has to say, hey, look, expect to see a lot more balls. Lob the ball down the line. You get a look just like you've been doing all night, especially a ball that's hit hard. You know, play it down the line. Move the ball over to me because I'm the general. I'm controlling what's going on. I mean, he's done a great job of it. And, you know, the cool thing about Cramer is like he buys into it. I mean, Randy, a little shout out to two of the best, Patty Hogan and Drew Broderick. Too bad they're not with us this weekend, but they are hanging out at the Lake George Funhouse, I'm told. We miss you guys. I mean, I don't know why I wasn't invited because then I wouldn't be here, but you guys could answer that question later.
Yeah, I missed the text myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we weren't on a group chat with them?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll be having words with Patty later.
Yeah, you know, the other thing about the spins from Bubnic and Chafee is, well, as I say that, right, but that hit the nick and spin, is, you know, Mitchell and Cramer have just done a really good job of defending them. You know, they get behind the ball, they lob well, so there's no free points. You don't see that much. I mean, that's just, I mean, Bubic is standing right where he should be. It's just a,
Sometimes that off-pace drive, you tend to push it a little bit when you're volleying it, and causes an error.
Randy,
Wow.
if you were as tall as Chafee, how good would your serve be?
Oh my God!
How about if you were a midi at University of North Carolina? How good would your? I mean,
Imagine how good his
you know,
shot was.
hey, you know, middies have to run a lot. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine with that 6'6" frame or whatever he is, the power on that shot on goal.
Well, I mean,
I would not want to be on the other side of that. That's a big boy.
Silly rip by Mitchell. Let's watch what Cramer does here, how he moves the ball over to Mitchell. I'll tell you something else about that lob. It wasn't that deep from Mitchell, but it's high. So you start looking up into those LED lights. You see what I mean? He has no angle there because when he's looking up that high, he cannot hit the ball with angle. He cannot get the ball at side screen.
Wow.
Look at that. That was a short lob, and thanks, Mitchell. You just proved my point. You better lob deeper. I mean.
All right. Stephen Mitchell serving for the match at 5-3 here.
Yes. In stereo, you and I, Randy. We're good. We're a package. We're a team. Switching out quicker. There you go.
There we go.
That's the thing, too. You get up 5-3, and sometimes you go away from what you've been doing the entire match, and you see that they hesitated a little bit, but then quick switch by Mitchell.
You know, in that instance, I know, Cramer did something smart with the ball, but I still would have liked to have seen him let Steven take that ball. And that's why, right? Because now there's questions sometimes about whose ball is it.
Right.
It was the same ball that Griffin took on the shot before, and Steven wasn't exactly certain what was going to happen on the next go-around.
Yeah, you see Mitchell there just understanding the pattern. He's 8 boards to his right of the center hash mark playing that ball. And he would never drive that, but he's creating movement. And obviously, what a give by Cramer.
What a get. My goodness.
Smart. Mitchell's going to lob down the line here, or close to it into that gray area to move the ball over to Cramer and then back to Mitchell. There's the lob I like.
Let's not underestimate how difficult that just did.
Between the legs?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Well, then the get afterwards.
All right, there's the lob down the line, and that's the pattern they want. You see the ball goes to Cramer, ball back to Mitchell. Hey, by the way, Randy, I don't know if I've ever watched Mitchell or Durant play. Well, I shouldn't say that. Since Mitchell and Durant have been playing together, I don't know if I've ever watched a match that they haven't played together at the Grand Prix level. Have you? I mean, I don't. I mean,
I've never seen either one of them play without the other since they became partners.
Exactly. No. There's that great lob, and that's boom. Great lead by Mitchell, but he got the pattern he wanted. I mean, that took a heck of a volley. Ooh, I love that move by Cramer.
That was a great point by everybody.
5-all.
And I liked that choice by Cramer. It just got unlucky. I mean,
it was good. It was a great move, and I love where he was going down the line. Switching out quick. Right there.
See, that's when I think Cramer's got to leave and let Steven take.
Yeah, the ball's got height and time. Let Mitchell take it. He's just too good at dictating. Smart. Oh, I like it, though.
Ooh.
I do. He was setting it up. Tell you what, he has no fear with that sidearm serve. I mean, look how deep he just hit that roller. He holds it so well, Randy.
He really does.
Smart play. Switch out. Yeah. And you notice too, like there's no, I say this in a good way, there's no communication between Mitchell and Cramer with the switch there. You just saw Cramer go right behind Mitchell because they know that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't have to say switch. I mean, it's never a bad thing to say that. Wow, look at the hands on Cramer.
Great hands.
Cramer does a very good job of hitting the ball down the line to set up Mitchell.
He sure does.
I mean,
and he's really forcing
it's almost
Chafee to
like a
come
one-track
slice
mind. He's going to go down the line to move the ball. Wow, was that in? Must have been on the line. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Wow, what a volley by Cramer. Wow, and here we are, match point. Sudden deuce. Quick switch out up here, Randy. No need.
Wow, and there it is. No need for it. Game, set, and match. Cramer and Mitchell advance to the round of 16 over Bubnic and Chafee. So let's take a little look at, if we have them, we've got some stats here from court director.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, we've talked a little bit about the fact that this, it didn't feel like a beatdown.
no, it's a really, really good match. I mean, you just have a team with Mitchell and Cramer that just had a definitive strategy, and I mean, they execute well. You know what it comes down to, Randy? Just they have a lot of experience, and you have just a very, very smart general in Mitchell. So, I mean, that's it. Bubnic and Chafee, great match. And we look forward to our next round here, round of 16, coming up soon.
Well, stay with us here on the APTA network. We've got our next match should be coming up here shortly. It's scheduled for 5:30. And as this tournament continues to track on time, we should be in good shape. So, again, thanks for joining us here at the Boston Open from the Weston Golf Club here in Boston. And we will see you in about 10 minutes.
Randy, thanks.
Thanks,
that was
Guy.
fun. Take
that
care.
was fun. Okay, bye-bye.
The business owners that I'm working with have entrusted Corient in this work because we're really focused on supporting them in their important endeavors. They're functioning every day in their zone of genius, and their expectation of us is we're doing the same. My name is Anna Diaz. I'm a partner and wealth advisor at Corient. When we think about the work we're doing for our clients, we think about first financial, absolutely. It is not uncommon that our very successful business owners and clients are making disjointed decisions. Our job is to provide a proactive strategy so the filter in which they make these decisions is informed. Second is the emotional load. Our clients often are asking themselves, what am I missing? Our job is to remove that mental load so they feel that their strategy is optimized, is simplified, and is executed cleanly. And the third is generational. Absolutely, there is technical design that goes into that, but it is also the thoughtful impact they want to have with what they've created.
Hi, I'm Anna Maria Zubori. I'm going to give you a tip how to adjust your drive in the cold weather. I find that some club players in the cold weather are just trying to get into the rhythm by trying to hit harder and harder, and that is one of the only adjustments. Instead of that, what I try to do, I try to look for different placement on the court. I try to bend my knees and stay low. The ball is not as bouncy, it's a little heavier, so without really bending my knees, the drive is not going to be as successful. So stay low, look for the compact swing, look for the openings, and with all of that, if all of that is working, the power is going to follow. I'm Ana Maria Zubori. I hope you enjoy this tip.